Isham, and the topic I'm going to be talking about is how to make fried rice. So, when I was young, my family and I would always go to this famous Chinese restaurant called House of Dynasty. And it's not too far away from my house, so we would go there pretty often. So when I'm there, I normally order white rice, and my dad would order fried rice. So one time, I asked my dad if I could try his fried rice, and he said sure. So when I tried it, it just tasted amazing. Like, I could taste all the ingredients, and it was just bursting with flavor. So now when I go to Chinese restaurants or Japanese steakhouse, I order fried rice instead of white rice. And so like fried rice, it's a very easy home-cooked meal. You can like add whatever ingredients you want, such as meat, seafood, vegetables, to make it delicious. And so now let's get started. The materials you would need are some salt, soy sauce, chopped carrots, shrimp, olive oil, an egg, chopped onion and minced garlic, frozen peas, scrambled eggs, white rice, and pepper. So what's optional is a cutting board and a knife if you actually want to cut the vegetables and the meat. But I think frozen vegetables are easier. So now that we established the materials, next we're going to be talking about the steps. So the steps are put a large wok pan on top of the stove, pour in pour in 2 tablespoons of oil and put it on high heat until it simmers. Reduce the heat and add in the minced garlic and onions. Grab a spatula and just stir it around and then add the frozen vegetables and cook that until it gets nice and tender for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then add in the cooked shrimp and let that sit for about a minute. And then move all the ingredients to one side and crack 2 eggs and let that sit for a minute, and then when that's done, stir it around so it looks scrambled. And then while that sits, put the instant rice into the microwave and follow directions how long you're supposed to cook it. And then when that's done, pour in the rice into the wok pan. And then when that's wok pan, and stir to break up the clumps. Add the soy sauce and sprinkle with salt and pepper because that also gives it a lot of flavor. And so last but not least, stir everything swiftly. So making sure that the rice is well coated and well colored. So that brings us to the end of my speech. Now since you learned how to make fried rice, you need to bring the kitchen supplies, bring with you the ingredients to make the fried rice. You need to heat the pan, add the ingredients, and stir and then serve it into a dish. And I got a bowl right here. And so So it's important to know this because if you don't feel like going out to a Chinese restaurant, you can easily make fried rice at home. It's also healthy for you because you know what you're putting in it than the restaurant because you don't really know. And if your mom makes fried rice and you don't feel like you're not interested in it, you can just quickly splash in some soy sauce, meat, seafood, vegetables, whatever you desire. And if you don't know what to make for dinner and if you have the ingredients for the fried rice, then you can just make that. So if you have an Asian friend that celebrates Thanksgiving with just Chinese food, then you can make fried rice for them. So I just want to thank the Chinese people for creating this